Hey, I'm John. Welcome to Peach Mountain Farm. Today, we're going to go over some transition areas where you should be placing your tree stands now. If you see behind me, I have an oat field here, okay? And if you can see on the side, there's a transition area from young thicket saplings, good bedding area. My wind comes from that away, so I'm going to be down there with my tree stand somewhere waiting for the deer to come out. It's going to be a great video, so stay tuned. I'm going to go through about 3 more transition areas, easy places you can find to put your tree stand up. This is my second area for a transition area. It's a double transition area. It has a difference in topography, and there's a thicket behind me. So you can see there's a thicket behind me here, and then I have natural topography. This is going down into a valley, but what I have is I have a bunch of banks there. And this line of banks goes all the way down. Okay, so when the deer come up, they'll follow these banks or they'll go up along this field edge here. And it's a perfect place to set up a tree stand. And as a matter of fact, right down here, I have a tree stand. All right, as you can see here, I have a tree stand right here. You always gotta be at least 20 feet up in the air. When I was a kid, the deer never looked up. When I was young, the deer never looked up. Now they look up all the time. So you got to be at least 20 feet in the air, okay? And then I have my 2 transitions. I have my line of banks down here, and then I have my thicket over here. And then about 300 yards down this way, I have a hemlock forest that's real thick. So the bucks in the fall are going to be, the prevailing winds are blowing this way, so they're going to be down here, and they're going to be on the edge of the hemlocks, and they're going to be scent checking everything coming up through. So this is a perfect place to get them as they go from, there's also a swamp down there. They come up from the swamp and they pick 1 or 2 ways to go, either on this edge of a thicket or on this edge of spill banks. Perfect place to set up in the fall to be successful to shoot that big buck that you want. Here's another edge that I really like to hunt. Old dirt roads on farms about 15 yards in, right off the field edge. Perfect for evening hunts. Perfect, especially if you get a good wind. Bucks will be cruising down here. They don't want to be highlighted out in the field, but they'll cruise right inside of these fields here. Great place to get a shot. Another great place, just dirt roads in general. Okay, you see I have thick cover behind me on both sides. Very thick, very easy for the deer just to cruise up this dirt road. I have acorn trees all over. I have white oaks, red oaks, black oaks. Everything is here. It's easy to get, walking right up the dirt road here. And I guarantee you, a couple of these trees are going to be dropping acorns. Deer, a lot of deer, the older they get, like you and me, they get lazy. Not that they're very smart, because they are extremely smart. But if they have an opportunity for a free meal, that's easy, they're gonna do it. They'll walk right up this dirt road, picking acorns. Perfect trees to get up, at least 20 feet in the air. Shoot that big buck. My last one for today will be these ridge tops, okay? Ridge tops, perfect for deer on either side. There'll be about 10 yards on either side of these ridge tops, cruising. This is up on top of that ridge top. Nice steep valley, comes right up through, right on one of the fingers. This is where I shot one of my biggest buck I ever shot. Right in this tree. Notice, when you go up a tree, you want to make sure that you have good cover. You got to have good, you can't just be sticking out like a sore thumb. You got to find a tree that has good cover. So you go up, I have this hemlock right next to it. Perfect tree to go up. It's thick, everywhere it's thick. Thick, thick, thick. Coming out of a valley, perfect. My scent is always good because the prevailing wind comes from that way, goes this way. All my wind is blowing over top of the valley. Perfect place to hunt. I hope you learned something out of this video. Subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. You think I'm full of crap, let me know. Have a good day, see you on the next one.